Welcome to 3616 in Syracuse. Welcome to my newest project. Now I've been working on this for about 2 weeks. So we're gonna go inside and see what it looks like and see what I've been able to accomplish. We trimmed the trees a little bit there. That's my minivan. Wasn't able to get a truck, but a minivan actually works pretty well. So one of our projects here today is to replace this door. So we're getting a new steel door here. And I had to remove all of the plywood on the windows. So going inside, so this is the first room that we painted. And we replaced many broken windows, so that was one broken window. And so temporarily we have to block the window. And we removed all of the blinds from the windows. And so this is a dining room. That was the living room. This is the first bedroom here. Now I've replaced this light. There used to be a fan here, but I've put this remote switch here. So yeah, this is not connected up there. It's all radio controlled. So now we can turn the light from up here because normally there was a pull chain here. Okay, so this is my emergency water supply since I don't have water. And here's the bathroom. And one of the major problems was there was a big old rotted area here. So I have replaced that. There was all kinds of things messed up with electrical switches here. Originally, none of these lights worked, but now all the lights work. Fan works. Just have to get the water turned on. And this way we have the second bedroom here. We're getting another window fixed there, but we can still turn on the fan and the lights, which are now working, okay? That's just an example of things that were not working. And like this grill, this had fallen off. I had put that back. And yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of this refrigerator, which doesn't work, and also add a new stove. So I also got this light here. So we have the cute light icon here. And we can get the fan going. And yeah, all the light bulbs were like missing and not working. So we have like, at least our one fire extinguisher and fire alarm. So that pretty much does it for the first floor. So let's go up to the second floor. Now, as part of the first floor, there is actually a third floor attic room. So you have to go up yet this other set of floors. To reach the third bedroom for the first floor. And there we go, we have lights. And I'll explain why having lights is so amazing. So there were a lot of broken windows here. We've replaced those. We've got a closet in here. This room does have its own heat. And that heat does belong to the first floor. But now this way we go into the attic, which I'm calling the pigeon room. So here we are. See, and there are the pigeons. Yeah, pigeons, go away. So we are in the progress of replacing the broken windows here. Many broken windows. So the pigeons got in. And then we go to the third bedroom for the second floor. Okay, so this faces out to the front. And you know, we have a nice Luke's closet in here. And then we can take the stairwell down to the second floor unit. So now we are on the second floor unit. I'm in the process of replacing that light there. The second floor unit also has this nice little porch area here. So you can enjoy the weather. The roof appears to be in half decent shape. So I am not going to worry about that. So this is the second floor living room. And of course there's the pile of old blinds. And this door was all broken, but this is the way to the entrance to the front here. So you can see the back of the new door that I'm putting in. And of course we're replacing another window here. It seems like all these grills had fallen off, so I have reattached those. This is the dining room area here. And once again, all of these fixtures here basically are missing their light bulbs. The fans switches weren't working, but we have gotten all of that stuff working. And there's the thermostat. The heating does work. I'll show you the heating down in the basement later. So this is the first bedroom here. And you know, this is an example of like the light pole is missing, but the fan works. So I'll have to get that working. This is the bathroom. Here they've put in a tub, and you can see what you got there. And we've got a light here. There you go, lights are working. Getting the lights working is one of the major problems. This is the second bedroom. And this doesn't have a fan, but you know, this is typical state of working for the house. It's like every single light bulb is either burnt out or missing. This is an antique stove, so I have to replace that. Get a refrigerator. And the big mess here was that this whole section was rotted out. So I have to deal with getting all of that fixed. So that does it for the second floor. Now let's go downstairs to the basement. Now, the biggest surprise with this house was that the electrical circuit panel boxes had been completely removed, ripped out. They just cut the thing out. And they did basically the same thing with all of the plumbing. So when it came down here, you see we have all new PVC plumbing. We have a new drain line. And this is our lovely octopus furnace. There's just a huge bonfire that goes on in this thing. And then all the air just naturally rises. There's actually no fans or anything. All the air just comes in that way and it just rises up. And the hearsay is the water meter. So when I came here, the only thing that was here was just up to this point and everything was missing. So I had to add everything. I've been having some problems getting this inspected so they turn the water on. But, you know, we have all new water lines extending through the house now. And all new drain lines. You see, all this is where the second floor water services go for the sink. We're working on replacing the missing ductwork here. But it's quite spacious down here. We have all these little independent rooms. So this is the new circuit breakers. So yeah, all of this stuff was cut back. It was originally mounted on this board here. So in order to get enough wire, I removed the board, and that gave me enough room to be able to reconnect the mains back to the circuit panel here. So all done, all neat, and all working. When they flipped everything on, everything appeared to work. So that would complete this tour of this old house. Oh, by the way, so we do have one nice feature here, which is that we have a dual washer and dryers. So one circuit and one water circuit for the first floor, and another electric and water service for the second floor. So no expense spared down here.